I removed those Rob.Vanlife stickers because after 8 years of van life, I realized that I did it all wrong. Well, it's too much to cover in one video, but in the last 8 years, I learned more about myself and others than I could dream of. More than I probably could learn in a lifetime, and more than most people dare to learn. Because most people don't want to look inside. Even though if their life doesn't make them happy, it is scary to look inside. It is scary to admit, like, this lifestyle is comfort, but it doesn't bring me the happiness I desire. And with that last sentence, a lot of people just justify it. They just say, like, yeah, this is what it is, you know? This is my life now. And I'm unable to change now because I can't. I just can't. Most people are just scared. Like I was. When I looked at my life, I realized that the police job was super unhealthy and definitely didn't make me happy. But in order to leave the police, I needed also to do something with the house, because the job paid for the mortgage was for the house, and the house was the comfort that I actually didn't want to lose. However, van life was a safe bridge to that. With the van life, I could keep my house, could rent it out, pay for the mortgage, have a little bit extra to live from, and that's like a safe middle ground. But when I had that freedom, there was a gigantic emptiness inside. An emptiness that for most people, including me back then, is extremely fearful. Because when you have that freedom, when you lose those responsibilities, or when you leave those responsibilities that keep you kind of in a loop, in a circle that you try to justify everything is fine, when all those things you try to hold up suddenly are not there, you have room to think. You have room to look inside. And for most people, that is just too scary. Because most people already are afraid of the idea, like, what if I don't like it? What should I do? What if I truly find myself? Or what if I need to look inside? And that's uncomfortable. And that was uncomfortable for me as well. So I just started to run. Well, actually I started to drive. So I drove from horizon to horizon, to sunset, new scenery, new perfect Instagram picture. And I started behind that van life. And I had some ups and I had some downs, which cost me a lot of money, a couple of relationships where I wasn't the best version of myself. Even in one of my lowest points, I voluntarily joined a community, what later turns out to be a soft cult. But all of that was worth it and brought me to the place where I am now. The place where I realized that we love to create an identity. We love to create a self. Something we can say, this is us, this is me. I am a policeman. I am a detective. Or in my case, I am a van lifer. But being a van lifer doesn't say anything about me. Nothing at all. And van life was never the message. It was just a bridge to escape a life that didn't fit any longer, and a life that I dare to change because I looked at it closely to see and to admit that it doesn't fit anymore. And most people don't dare to do that. And I don't say you should do the van life, you should sell your house, leave your job. No, not at all, because if your life fits perfectly, keep it that way. But if this message makes you feel uncomfortable, maybe it's worth looking at it. And maybe it's worth to ask yourself, what part of my life I'm justifying, even deeply inside, I know that it doesn't fit anymore. And no, the answer you will find might be extremely scary, might shake up some things. If it does, probably you ask yourself the right question. And know that as soon you change something, when that identity you created falls away, there is emptiness. There is room to build something entirely new. Something that is closer to your heart or closer to your purpose, whatever that is for you. But know that if you do this entirely on your own, it is very likely that many people will fall in a new identity, like I did myself. I created an identity, I'm a van lifer. And van life was never the message. The stickers on it made the image bigger than the message itself. So that's why I removed them. And I want to do something good. And that's why I want to share this message with you. If it did something to you, or if you have some comments or want to challenge me on this, feel free to leave a comment. Or if that's too scary for you, send me a DM. I really have the urge that I want to do something good. And I realize that I don't own anything to whoever, but it's a returning thing. That's something that is on my heart. And yes, I wish you the best.